In the scorching sun at Iraru village in Meru County, James Mwenda finds shade under the tree, busy sorting out these eggplants, commonly known as biringanya. His other helpers pour in boxes after boxes of the produce ready for the market.
Na nimeona profit mingi kutokana naye, sababu kipanda hata portion kidogo inakutorea pesa mingi sana. Tuseme kama sasa hii tayari nimepanda hapa, nimepanda ni nusu eka, na kwa sasa nilikuwa na hesabu naona imenipatia almost 130,000.
A few years ago, this was impossible. Mwenda is just among 300 farmers who rely on water irrigation, supported by 67 million shillings Ithitwe Iraru Irrigation Project, covering 400 acres, initiated by the National Irrigation Board.
Hii irrigation nilianza kuitumia 2015. Na kutoka nianze kutumia hii maji ndio nimekuwa nikipata faida kubwa sana.
In the adjacent farm, Purity Gaki is taking care of her passion fruits. Like Mwenda, Gaki heavily relied on rainfall to farm vegetables and fruits, but that changed with provision of piped water.
Tambo ilikuwa na depend tu na season. Wakati tu wa mvua. Mvua ikiisha unangojea tu msimu mwingine wa mvua. Sasa unaona unakata kwa nyumbani unakaa bila greens, lakini saa hii mambo imekuwa rahisi.
She too enjoys improved income with a readily available market.
Unapata per week napata 7,000, of which kitambo singeweza kupata hiyo. So for children naweza kuwapeleka shule vizuri, hakuna matatizo in case of wagojeke ama mahitaji ingine, pesa iko.
And here is the source of the good fortunes downstream. Mara River and Mutonga River, which permanently flow from Mount Kenya. Here, diversion weir, intake box, and pipes have been constructed to provide sufficient water for irrigation, never mind the threat of stone cutting that now threatens the smooth flow of the river.
Actually, it causes a lot of sediments in the rivers, but because we have put sedimentation tanks for the project, it may not affect the project per se. But of course, it is not should be avoided.
In the neighboring Tharaka Nithi County, Ezekiel Riungu is all smiles in his 3-acre banana plantation after years of shattered dreams.
Samani nilikuwa nimepanda ile ndizi ya Meru, ile hitaji mvua lakini haina soko, ile ya Meru na ndizi nyingine huko. Ndio nilikuwa napanda. When there was no water. Na ubaya wa hiyo ndizi haina soko.
Riungu is also among 2,400 farmers at the Muringa Banana Irrigation Project, which covers 2,500 acres. Over-reliance in rain-fed agriculture across the country has denied many farmers the much-needed production capacity as well as income. However, for banana farmers such as Mr. Riungu, who owns this particular farm, using irrigation, he has been able to harvest 4 times a year as compared to 2 times previously.
Hii inakomaa haraka. Ile ya sambani ilikuwa inachukua miezi 6. Hii nayo inachukua 12 weeks. Miezi 6 kama hii sasa. After 3 months nitakuwa nimeuza. 3 months. Kwa hivyo hii inakomaa haraka. Na ndio naipenda.
Phase 3 of the project is expected to bring another 700 acres under irrigation at a cost of 224 million shillings. The project has also enabled other farmers like Dr. Justin Kaburu to venture into dairy farming, milking at least 2,500 liters of milk daily. In the arid and semi-arid county of Laikipia, residents are producing food with a surplus taken to the market thanks to these water pans.
Between the month of June and the month of June, July last year, we were able to harvest at least 3 million cubic meter of water. If you imagine the time that it would have taken a contractor to do a dam that can carry 3 million cubic meter of water, it would have taken him approximately 1 year to 1.5 years. And again, there could be a problem of irrigation. But with these small ponds, families are benefiting directly.
Catherine Maina says using this solar pump on her 1 acre farm has been possible even when dry season sets in.
Endelea kuona kweli ilikuwa na faida mingi kwa sababu tukijusia maji hii kwa shamba tulipata mazao na tukaona hata ikiwa ni nyanya, niliuza nyanya na kukakuja watu wakachukua na gari tukapata pesa. Ninaona ina faida mingi kwa sababu wakati wa mbele saa ile hatutachibiwa tulipanda na ikakauka.
Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mwangi Kiunjuri says 4,000 water pans have so far been constructed in 14 counties, with plans to construct 100,000 more in arid and semi-arid counties.
The rains you cannot predict. Even on maize, the rains can be excess or rains can be, as I said, less. Meaning the only sustainable way of agriculture with the effect of climate change is water irrigation, whereby you harvest water when water comes and then utilize that water at your own will and the way you want it to use after the rains.
And with expected harvest earlier, farmers now want issues of market access addressed.
What we are doing is to make sure that we also upgrade and more of the roads, especially those getting to the farming areas. And also the other thing is that we have continued to expand and make better our markets. And as well, our agricultural extension, now that they have these water pans and we have farmers who are now farming, you can find now our extension officers here.
For Business Insight, I'm Ronald Owili.